Sagittarius, my name is Cindy. My channel is Written in the Stars by Cindy. I am here to do your February 1st to the 15th, 2020 Love Horoscope. I did want to let you know that I am going to be starting to do live readings every week during 2020, beginning the first week in February. So if that is something you're interested in, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. That way you will get the notifications when I am going live. I would love to have you there. So I've already blessed the cards with white, love, and light, and I have asked my archangels to show me the messages that need to come through for you during the first 2 weeks of February. So let's go ahead and get into your horoscope reading. What are the messages that need to come through for Sagittarius during the first 2 weeks of February 2020? What are the messages that need to come through? Oh my goodness. There are so many here. I could do your entire reading on all of this. You know what, Sagittarius? Oh, looks like there could be an ending, but you know what? I am going to we're going to keep going. I want to see what else comes through. I would like to just get 1 or 2 cards here, please, for Sagittarius. What messages would you like to share for Sagittarius during the first 2 weeks of February 2020? All right, well, no matter what, they want a novel, so you're going to get a novel. Right here, we have the Magician. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have Soul Contract, Justice, the Justice card. All right, so it looks like there could be someone who is trying to manifest, but they're not necessarily on the up and up, and there could be some deception going on around you, and it could either be you doing the deceiving or someone else, but there is some form of deception, and it could be involving money or or maybe even some infidelity. But next to that, we have the 3 of Pentacles, so that is working together with a partner, and it could be even including more people, and it could be signing a contract, agreeing to work together, spending more time with each other, getting to know one another better, looking at the whole picture, looking at the big picture as well. Next to that, we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is in reverse, so it could be that there's something here that may not get off the ground. That someone just likes to start new things and not necessarily finish them. And they may not necessarily be honest about that as well, which again could be part of the deception here. Manifesting these new beginnings, but then not following through with them. And again, right next to that, we have the Justice card. It too is in reverse, so there has been some sort of an injustice that's happened. And it could be maybe someone's not learning their lessons and causing negative karma for themselves. I mean, this is karma that will have to be paid at some point in time. And it could very well be that somebody is creating some pretty negative karma, especially if they're manifesting situations, other partnerships, going into relationships with someone else, spending all their time with them, giving them the impression that you have something wonderful that's going to move ahead. And again, it's the 3 Pentacles can also be a partnership, a project that you both are doing together as well. And but somebody is seeing the big picture. Someone is seeing what's going on here, and this just doesn't seem like it's going to get off the ground. And there has been an injustice here. The truth was not, what you thought was the truth really wasn't the truth. So let's see if there are any other messages for Sagittarius during the first 2 weeks of February 2020. Any other messages? We have the Strength card. So someone is really standing up for themselves. They could be doing a little bit of healing from this situation, and they're also really finding their inner strength in whatever's going on around them. All right, we have the Two of Swords. So, you know, it could very well be that there is a decision that's being made, and you may not be talking to this person. There could have been some drama and conflict as well, but yeah, this is someone definitely making a decision, and because this is a love reading, I mean, you may have gone into some sort of a contract with someone to do something outside the relationship, but whatever it is, you are definitely looking at, you know, you're at a standstill. You're like, we're doing nothing. This is a total stop, and you know, you're looking to make some pretty tough decisions, and that is where your inner strength is going to come. You're going to utilize that inner strength to make that decision for yourself. What other messages need to come out for Sagittarius during the first 2 weeks of February 2020? What other messages need to come out for Sagittarius? Just like, yep, 2 more cards. There we go. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords, and on top of that, we have the Emperor. So we have someone who, with this Nine of Swords energy, this is someone who is all up in their head. They're having a lot of fear and anxiety, you know. And again, if this is a relationship that didn't work out, didn't get off the ground, because someone just, you know, they're not going to follow through with what they say they're going to do. You could be like, you may not understand that. You may be like, wow, what happened? I'm so confused. I'm absolutely confused what happened, because you may be focusing on, I mean, we were spending all of our time together. We were planning to do things together. You know, you may have even had some sort of a business agreement with one another. You know, whatever that is, buying and selling, fixing up, whatever it was, there was, you know, you made plans. You made plans together, and then someone was deceptive, and it didn't get off the ground. There was a big injustice, and you're left like, what the heck, you know, pulling in your inner strength and healing, and making, you know, having to make some really tough decisions at this point. And this is underneath this, you know, the person that you could have actually been on a business aspect with as well. So it's really put you in a really tough place, and so you're just like, what the heck happened? And you know, you may be wanting answers, and you know, worried or thinking that you're not going to get those answers, you know, or how are you going to get those answers? We also have here the Emperor. So, you know, this could be someone that is very, very important to you. You know, your divine masculine. I mean, the person that you're supposed to be with, that in a way you feel, you know, you're just like questioning everything now. You're like, what happened? And you know, they could have laughed if they're not good at finishing things, you know. And but again, just an injustice, and the Emperor is underneath this little contract. So this is something, a union that you know, that the divine has put in place for you. This is something that was supposed to come together. And so I'm going to grab some clarifying cards and see where you are with this situation. But you definitely have a bond. You do have an invisible cord that you share with this person, and you are very bonded. Very, very bonded. And the Emperor is normally a person who is, I mean, they want commitment, they want long-term stability, and they want to take care of you. I mean, they want to be the person that is there for you and in every way. And but they can also let their ego and their pride get in the way. So let's see what clarifying cards come out for you, Sagittarius, during the first 2 weeks of February 2020. What are the clarifying cards that need to come out for you? Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so yes, I'm not sure I'm going to take all of these. These are way too many, and in fact, I'm not. I'm going to put these down, but the ones that did come out upright, I am going to keep. And that's my energy, and that's how I read. So that's how I know which ones to keep and which ones to put back. That's how my energy goes. But and I don't know why I needed to share that, but anyway, we do have the Emperor with the twin flame. And so again, as I was saying, I mean, you have an invisible cord, you have an attachment. This is a person that you are meant to be with. I mean, the universe put in your path, they are definitely a life path partner for you. And your twin. So you are very, very, very connected to this person as well. And the nostalgia card came up. So yeah, again, with this what the heck happened card, you know, and the starting things, making promises, and then not fulfilling those promises. That person may just, you know, this situation ended and you had to make the tough decision to end the relationship. That had to be you, and you did find your inner strength. And you know, strength is a Leo, so it could have been a Leo that you know, you were dealing with. But let's see here. Nostalgia. You are definitely thinking about them, and you know, wondering if you're going to get back together. You know, maybe one or both of you are wanting to make this situation right. And but you know, whenever you're connected to someone like that, you're going to be thinking about them. I mean, there's just no way you can't. Your energies are so connected. It's almost like you can feel them. You know, when they're sad, you can get super sad and you don't even know why. I mean, when they're happy, you can be happy and you're like, oh, wow, you know, this is nice. I mean, you know, get happy on steroids. It's all good, but that's just what I mean. You are connected and you do feel one another. And so anyway, we also have metamorphosis. So this is you know, somebody that is in the process of changing, and you know, they could be looking at the situation and saying, wow, you know, I really messed that up. I really messed that up. And they're no longer, you know, they're changing. They're like, no, I want to be this beautiful, beautiful version of myself. And you know, and so they're doing some deep inner work, and they could actually be in their emotions about this as well. Let me see if there are any other clarifying cards that need to come out for you regarding the first 2 weeks of February 2020. Yeah, we do. We have the ascending cards. So yeah, someone is making a change. They're like, you know what? I don't like that version of who I am or who I was. I'm not, I'm done with that kind of energy. I don't want to be that person. Or this could be you saying, you know what, I don't want that kind of energy around me, and I'm not willing to accept that, and as well. So it can be going both ways, but I do believe that this situation that has happened, people are learning. They are learning, and they're getting clarity from. It's actually made them grow as a person and learn a lesson. But this is somebody that is in your life path for you. I'm going to just see if there's any love messages that need to come out for you, Sagittarius. What are the love messages that you need to hear during the first 2 weeks of February 2020? What are the love messages that you need to hear during the first 2 weeks of February 2020? I almost feel like I need to grab more clarifiers for you. It's what I'm feeling. Oh, it says your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. And I will say that that's probably what happened, is spending your time together, moving forward with one another, and this person just had never experienced this type of a union before. I mean, this divine masculine it hadn't experienced this before, and I think they got scared and they ran, so they didn't follow through, and some hard lessons had to be learned, but it's the connection that you two have with one another that is intense for them. And it says, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. So I do think that someone has definitely become a much better version. They have gotten wiser regarding the situation, and I don't, it's they're wanting to be transparent now. They're wanting to be transparent. They no longer want to manipulate and maybe deceive at all. And I do believe that with the ascending card here, which is vibrating much higher, in order to do that, you both have to be on this same level. And the twin flame card did come out with nostalgia, which again can also be your twin flame soulmate card. And we have your divine masculine. So Sagittarius, I mean, I'm telling you, you've got so many indications here of a very, very, very special situation, and the twin flame journey can hurt the most. I mean, it's because you're so connected that the things that happen for people that have that kind of a connection is above and beyond hurtful from other types of relationships. So just know that, just keep that in your heart. Know that, but do know that you both are vibrating and you're in a higher place, and someone is definitely wanting a reconnect here, and there has been change. Someone has definitely changed their ways, and they are seeing this situation, and I do believe it is the masculine energy that has made this change. So there you go, Sagittarius. That is your February 1st through the 15th, 2020 Love Horoscope reading. Again, my name is Cindy. My channel is Written in the Stars by Cindy. If you would like to have any questions answered, you can email me at answerswritteninthestars@gmail.com. And I look forward to seeing you every week in this year, beginning in February, if you would like to join me. So there you go. Thank you so much. I'll talk with you soon.